Hello, Bioseutica friends. Welcome. We are in December. I'm Jamie Robb, and I'm Gold with Bioseutica. And my background is in human resources and management. But when my son was born, all that changed. And I'm so grateful to have found and get to work with Bioseutica. We have this young, growing company that focuses on health inside out, outside in. And I get to do that while I homeschool my kids, while I sing in a country band, while I host a women's networking group, lead multiple 4-H groups. We all have really busy lives, and that's a big piece of what Adele is going to speak about today, because she has a very busy life, just like all of you. But that great thing about this business is that we can fit it in anyway. So that's what we're doing at Bioseutica, and we have a lot to celebrate because November was a killer month. So we had our first Titanium director. Congratulations, Kim Kern. Yay! The awesome thing is not only for Kim that she promoted, but also for all of us. Because one, we have nobody at the top level, and Kim's moving in that direction, but it shows how much room there is for all of us to be at those top levels. But also, it proves it can be done. So congratulations again, Kim. I also want to welcome Jenny Wolf, Payal Patel, Megan Dinah, who's doing her launch tonight. So that's super exciting. Aurora Gomez, some of our new consultants to our team, and they're working on their Smart Start bonuses. It's a fun time to have new people joining us. Congratulations also to our top recruiter, Elizabeth Rosenberg. Yay! She has been working this business with a really crazy full business schedule and traveling a ton this month. So now is a great time to be adding to our company, because we're really just starting to get a little bit of that momentum going, and the people who grow larger teams now are going to have more of that residual income piece, which is awesome. So congratulations again, Elizabeth. Congratulations to Lily Martinez and her coach, Crystal Gomez. Lily re-engaged this month, and not only did she recruit a new consultant, but she got her $75 bonus. So way to go, Lily. Crystal, coaching her team and doubling their volume from last month. She's at the bronze level. She hit her $75 retail bonus. She actually is past the bronze level, so woohoo, Crystal. Kathy Peterson, lots of horse shows this month, and she got her $75 retail bonus as well. Artist Eckel hit her $75 retail bonus, and she's rarely in one state. Congratulations, Mom. Not only was she, did she get her $75 bonus, but she was also number 7 in retail sales for the entire company. And then to Miss Adele Coombs. I never say your last name quite right, Adele. But she is our featured speaker today. And I'm so proud of how she's not only growing her business, but she's growing her influence. And that's a big part of why she's growing her business. And it's a beautiful part of what we do, that we grow as people while we grow our businesses. And it's been so fun to watch Adele just continue to bloom while she is taking care of her babies, putting her family first. She reached and surpassed the bronze level. She earned her $75 bonus. She was the number 4 retailer for the company, and she won our team challenge by inviting the most people on our video call before Black Friday, and it paid off. She got an extra $50 bonus and more sales because of it, and a lot more seeds. So Adele, I'm going to turn it over to you and have you share more just about what do you do on a daily, weekly, monthly basis?
Thanks, Jamie. So I just wanted to start by telling you all that, I've been in Bioseutica for quite some time. It's been close to 3 years now, or a little bit more than that, I guess, actually. And at first, I didn't really do a whole lot. I wasn't fully invested in it. And then as time went on, I decided, this is what I'm really going to do, and this is where life is going to change and things are going to get better. And a quote that really resonates with how I changed the way I did my business and what's brought things into light for me to grow is this. There's a difference between interest and commitment. When you're interested in doing something, do it only when it's convenient. When you're committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results. That's from Kenneth Blanchard. So when you think about that, you really have to make a commitment. Like, what is your intention? At first, I was only interested in Bioseutica. And then about 1.5 to 2 years ago, I decided to be committed to it. And that's when I really saw growth. So with that being said, I have my kids in school. I have one that's still at home that's starting preschool soon. And, at first I couldn't figure out how to even run a business, let alone have time for my family at the same time. And I know a lot of you have jobs or kids at home or all kinds of other crazy stuff going on. So a big part of my life that changed was making that commitment. But then also with that, you know, making sure that I am keeping a full schedule and making sure I know where I need to be and when I need to be there. So one thing with that is, I'm sure you've all heard the analogy of the rocks and the sand and the pebbles. Like when you're filling a bucket, you know, if you put the big stuff in first and the small, you can fill it up. But if you put the small in first and then try to get bigger things in, it's not, you're going to have stuff left over that doesn't get in there. So I always make sure that I know when my kids' programs are and things like that in my schedule first. And then my next commitment is Biostudica, so that's where I fill those next big rocks in before I start putting in the pebbles and the sand, which, you know, is like friend time, phone calls with people that, you know, like just random stuff. Or, you know, checking out Facebook. That's one of those sand things that I don't really need to spend time on unless it's adding to my business or in a time frame where I don't have other stuff going on. So to fill out my time, I find events that might have people that could be interested in our product at them. I've joined a networking group, and that's where I get 30% of my clients currently, and that's growing all the time because the influence there is huge. They send me referrals when I send them referrals, and it just builds my sales team, so I don't have to do it all myself. And so that's one of my big rocks that I have filled every week on Wednesday mornings. And then I try to do a lot of, for my life, it works for me to find people to do play dates with and things. But I'm always listening to people on what they need, and also finding people in different aspects of my life. I do find a lot of clients and consultants on Facebook. I make a commitment each week to spend a couple hours there posting and responding to people that might be interested. And then I even talk to people at kids' basketball games and things like that, so that I'm reaching out to people that wouldn't hear about it other places. When I hear about them having health issues or skin issues, things like that, just in conversation. And it really pays off to listen to the people you're talking to, whether you're trying to find new places to meet people for your business, or even just to find new customers. Just listen really pays off. So, you know, since I've made a commitment to my business, it's certainly grown. And when you make that commitment and set your goals, it's more than likely to succeed, especially with the great help we have from this company and all the new tools that we have coming up. And I'm really excited to help all of you and to be a part of this company. We'll have great trainings coming up, and just an example of, you know, making sure you have that commitment going on. Even when there's other things come up in your life, so set up that time ahead of time and make sure you show up. You're gonna grow your business. So thanks, Jamie, for letting me talk today, and back over to you.
Awesome. So I have a couple questions for you. So I know you do your networking group on Wednesdays, and you've just been really consistent with that. So do you feel like you started to get results from that, like week 1, week 3, where do you feel like you started to notice results?
Right. So with my group, it probably wasn't until, a few months actually that I really started getting a lot of referrals. At first, it was more just meeting one-on-one with people, which was key because we do what we call power hours. And that's where you meet one-on-one with the people to learn about their business and they learn about yours. And that's where I first started seeing results, was meeting one-on-one. And the more people got to see what I do, they wanted to see more and learn more and help me get more customers.
That's awesome. Well, I think a quick formula, you know, I do exactly that same, Adele, because I'm a lot like you. I'm busy, and I don't actually do as much networking as I used to, but I did a lot of networking for a long time, and as a result, like you, there's a lot of people on Facebook or LinkedIn, and I love to just send a quick message. You can, in 60 seconds, send 5 people a quick Facebook message that says, hey, it's been a long time since we connected. I'd love to see you in person. Could we get together for Starbucks or happy hour? You know, and some of them are going to respond and some aren't, but I just always try to keep in mind that the people that are supposed to be part of what I'm doing will be attracted to me. The people who aren't, we just won't connect, and it'll be okay. So it doesn't mean that every single person needs to reply, but when they do, I usually figure that, you know, we have about 20 minutes of getting, you know, chatting, visiting, especially if it's specifically a business, it's a business to business kind of person, you know, 20 minutes reconnecting. Then I'll say, hey, tell me about your business. That's about a 20-minute, and then I do about 20 minutes about my business. That's kind of your hour general format for how to have one of those get-togethers. And I do a lot of one-on-ones. I like to have an event once a month, and some months that happens, some months it doesn't, but pretty consistently have some kind of event where I can invite people to my house to get facials, so that instead of meeting with just one person to do facials, I can have multiple people come. So we're going to have some more trainings about how to specifically do the activities. But great job, Adele, on helping us to kind of know how you fit it in. I know you've also done some like vendor blenders kind of thing, and had booths a little bit, but more than that, you focused on even like at one of the wine places. Don't you have a couple kind of put something out and a couple women have gotten together?
Yeah, so there's been a few times, and I try to do it around New Year's and some around the holidays too, when people are just wanting to get away from everything that's going on. There's 2 different wine venues in town that I use. And I just ask them if I can come in and use their space, like on a Sunday afternoon when there's not going to be too big of a rush, so they're not worried about losing tables. And I just invite people that I know in the area to come over and have a glass of wine, and then, be able to talk to them about what I do, and I allow that time for them too to share as well. People really like to come out if they're going to be able to get some either things off their own chest or share about their business and things like that. So I've had a lot of success with that too. People love to get together for a glass of wine, no matter what the reason is, most of the time.
Right. Well, it's all about just creating more connections. And so that's kind of today's takeaway. What you really want to do is be spending consistent time in multiple areas. Have a networking group that you go to consistently. It probably won't pay off in the beginning, but it will over time when you're consistent. Consistently have one-on-ones with a few people a week, whether that's someone you meet through a mom's group, whether it's someone in a similar business with yours, whether it's, whatever it is that you can be doing some networking. It's just about talking to people. So my general rule of thumb is 2 to 5 exposures a week. That means carry samples with you, right? Means 2 to 5 people that you've shared the custom essentials with, that you have gotten together to do the makeup with, that you've given a skincare sample to in some way. If 2 people at a minimum a week are experiencing your products, then you're going to have consistent growth and be in the top retailers. So December is such a social month. It's a great month to get connected with people. I'd love to remind you all on the Rock Your Network Marketing, chapter 4, so pages 41 through 40, through 50. It's a short chapter, but one of the things she does talk about is when you meet people at a Christmas potluck, at those kind of things, how to get their information and follow up, but don't try to sell right then and there. So December is a month about making connections, and then remembering it's always repeat exposures. You don't need to close somebody that first minute. So go ahead and just build those relationships. And then we have all those seeds that we planted in November as we reached out to people about the Black Friday sale and the Cyber Monday. So just keep following up, because people have products to use up sometimes. They need to get used to the idea of trying something new. So just be consistent, have great customer service. Another big tip right now is sell the sale. For December, we have that incredible deal on our Proflorin and Detox special. So it's 20% discount. It's $39.95 for a 4-day detox and a month supply of Proflorin. I mean, you really can't beat that. And who doesn't want to feel a little lighter, detox a little around the holiday season, and it's a gentle detox. So Adele, would you just give me like the 3 top things that are great about that set? And while you unmute, I'm going to tell you, Marilyn, we're going to make you type up. Her niece has an incredible testimonial about the Proflorin. We're going to get that out to everyone. Go ahead, Adele.
Sure. So with the Proflorin and Detox set, it's one that people hear detox and they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be on the toilet for 3 days. With ours, you're not. It's really gentle, which is huge, because people, they want to be able to go about their lives and their detox, getting back on a regimen. And then it's also rebuilding your probiotic base, so you're adding to your health while you're getting rid of toxins. So that's another big thing. And then the third is that even though the detox is only 4 days, we have 30 days of the Proflorin, so you're continuing to build your gut health afterwards, which is helping with your inflammation, your immunity, as well as your digestion. So those are all huge things.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think so many people, we're going to eat foods that maybe aren't the best for us. So having that digestion working better, and actually they're finding, that serotonin, which is related to mood, most of that is created from the gut. So it's very important, as we know, how much difference we make there. So here's the deal. We are the best kept secret, and we are revolutionizing the industry. What a great time to be a part of Bioseutica. We have new tools on the way that are going to help us share products that we already know are exceptional. We have new products on the way. We have a new website. Corporate is just, it's pretty cool what's coming. And so if you want more Christmas cash, sell products this week, get paid next week, and ask questions as you're meeting people. Find out about people's lives while you're out and about visiting with them in December so that you can follow up in January and share more about how they can make a difference and how they can look better, feel better, and live better with Bioseutica. Have a great rest of your month, all.